What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixbuddies here, and welcome back to Last Defense Academy. When we left off,
It's a sad time.
things are not doing so hot here at Last Defense Academy. It turns out that a deal that we were all so excited to make to go back to our, well, I can't even go back home, just to go to the settle up in the sky, was all a trap. The commander had tricked us. Most people had stepped inside, aside from ourselves and Nozomi and Ima, both of which are now no longer with us, and with no revive-o-matic capabilities for either of them.
Where is he? Yeah.
Well, that's why I said for the both of the ones that we mentioned after from ourselves.
Yeah,
Nozomi
the commander
and Ima
crushed
are gone.
Ima's brain.
Yep.
Killed him instantly.
Yep. Nozomi got animated.
Yeah, she did.
The sword through the chest, lift up and toss. And now...
And then we learned that she was actually Karawa this whole time.
Yep.
And then...
It seemed that is the case.
And then, Takumi crashed out. And then Kako crashed out.
Yep.
And, everyone's not in good shape right now.
We made some graves. Eito's sick with regret.
Yeah, we made graves with a gift-o-matic.
I'm so mean to him. I feel so bad when he's innocent. But he's just... It's a traitor, you're my target, dude. I gotta target someone.
Oh.
This is my fault. It's all because I agreed to the enemy's proposal. It's not your fault, Eito. I agreed to surrender too. No, this is all on me. I'm so afraid of us dying to the final battle that led us right into the enemy's trap. No one knows me tried to stop us. We didn't listen to anything she had to say. I'm so stupid. So hopelessly stupid. I think say we'll change things now. Besides, we'll be dead in 5 days anyways. And much as part of me wants to believe, like, oh, maybe, like, one of the commanders got to him and was, like, trying to toy with him and be like, hey, I have something for you. If you follow all this, then I'll give you this. And plus, you know, getting you home and maybe that kind of thing to where he would agree to that. But I don't know. Spicy little fuck. All right. You might as well apologize to her then.
That's right. Only 5 days left for us to live. I wonder what it feels like to die. Right. Even if the two of them had lived, we'll all be gone soon. The only difference is timing. I wish we'd gone together. I wanted to die with Ima.
But the enemy's all-out attack is coming first, right? Our final battle. We still have to fight. Supreme Commander made it sound like we're going to win. She said they only have cannon fodder left.
Cannon.
Still, what does she mean by those who aren't true warriors? Aren't the invaders basically made for fighting? We're doomed anyway, right? Is even any point in fighting the final battle?
If we're doomed to die, it's best to die victorious. For Lady Nozomi.
I think so too. At least that way. Oh, there's sneeze coming. Oh, hold on. I'm allergic to his bullshit. At least that way we won't waste lives. Nozomi fought so hard to save. Even if we know we're going to die, we have no choice but to fight until the end. I agree with that in itself, but can we at least find out the truth first? The truth? About what we're protecting. What it is we have to die for.
Noises he's making.
I want us to get an answer before we die. Listen, some of their inputs are awkward. Especially some of Ima's. They're just like, oh! And I'm like, bro, stop! You mean about what's in the defense room?
If it was possible to find out, we would have done that already.
There's still something we haven't tried. Why don't we break down the door to the defense room with our class weapons? Huh?
What?
Break it down? Can we do that?
How would we get close enough to try? What about the undying flames? Yeah, not even fire extinguishers can put out the flames outside that door for very long.
I think we should try anyway. All of us, together. Why do you want to get in there so bad, huh?
Yeah.
Together? If the upcoming battle isn't that much of a threat, it should be fine, even if our defenses are a little thinned out. I think we deserve to know, for the sake of everyone who's died, and for those of us who are about to die.
I feel like he's manipulating us right now.
Oh, absolutely! I don't trust anything of this man!
Like, what?
Right.
Why?
Nothing wrong with us knowing what we've been putting our lives on the line for all this time, right? Heck, maybe we'll find a way to stop that weapon, whatever it is.
Wouldn't deactivating it be a bad thing? I don't even know anymore.
At any rate, let's try it. We'll all work together one last time. One last time. Maybe what Eito is saying is right. I do at least want to know what's in the defense room. Also, why would you say one last time? We gotta work together for the final battle, you know, guys?
He knows that everyone wants to know what's in there, too.
Uh-huh. Carl and the rest of us have risked our lives for it after all. Or in some cases, given them. If we're going to die, I want to die knowing what it was all for. Okay? I don't know if this will work or not, but let's go check it out. Right, we'll do what we can to the very end. No,
That's just so sus.
Still wearing
That's
our
so
class
sus.
armor.
That's so sus.
Listen, I'm way ahead of you on that one.
It doesn't make any sense. Like,
Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid-looking door.
if I remember right, I don't think anyone else was thinking this before Eito said something.
No. Not to mention the undying flames. Can we really damage this thing even with our class weapons and armor and weapons? What do you think?
It's fine. We'll be able to see everyone we've lost soon. We're all gonna die in 5 more days anyway.
Everyone was just kind of repeating their own stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we really break down a door this strong?
These undying flames are in the way too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right?
Let's all attack at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this? You no use chickening out now after everything we've been through. We gotta do this.
Emo would do it.
Destroying the door we've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who would have thought it would come to this?
Not me, that's for sure.
I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Break down this door.
Yeah, baby, I'm feeling it now. Who's ready?
How did you tell me? Let's do this.
It is time. On your guard, door.
Okay, here goes. All of us face the defense room door and simultaneously raided our class weapons. But before we could attack... Oh. Suddenly, he appeared before us.
He's so pretty.
What the? It's a monster!
He's a pretty boy.
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
The person made of undying flames?
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
That's a good name.
Is this him? He's kinda cute.
I told you.
What is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a person?
It clearly ain't human. It must be an invader.
Why is that your first thought?
I'm not an invader.
Hey, there we go.
Huh?
It's a strange voice, rather than hearing with my ears. It was like it was resonating directly inside my body.
I am not your enemy. I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense room this whole time.
Told you!
You called it.
Oh my god.
You called it.
Oh. Now then, I wonder if, like, you know, calling him Undying Flame Boy, you know, it's kind of funny. What if, like he, not only is he made of it, but he is the Undying Flames. The ones in front of the door, the ones around the school. Like, they're not the power of him, but he powers up them.
Siri did mention how the Undying Flames are pretty much sentient.
He did, and then we were like, huh? He was like, so, about your graduation caps. Let's talk about that later.
Look at him.
You can hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I hear you, but why now? Is this because the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin? Same as how I started to understand the invader's language? No, it's similar, but I think it must be a little different. To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar created using cryptoglobin. An avatar created from cryptoglobin? This voice isn't normal either. It was made with cryptoglobins, so it can only be heard with cryptoglobin. Okay. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough. Now you absorbed enough cryptoglobin, it's allowed you to hear my voice.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Takumi, are you perhaps able to hear what he's saying?
Meh.
Yeah, this is the first time I can hear him, but I can hear him.
Really? I can't hear anything. I can tell he's talking, though. So, what is he?
Oh, right. We've got a lot of questions. I'll try asking them. What do you think about this? I guess you focus on this. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, who exactly are you? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with a cryptoglobin. My real body is inside of the defense room. Why the defense room? Isn't there a weapon inside of there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person just like you. Not an ordinary human, though. Because of some random mutation, I have extra powerful cryptoglobin.
Oh.
Extra powerful? Allows me to create and control undying flames. The wall of fire was created with my cryptoglobin's power as well. You made the wall of fire? This form too. I created it by manipulating undying flames. My real body can't leave the defense room, so sometimes I check on things in the school by creating an avatar.
Gotcha.
I stumbled upon the avatar before and mistook me for an invader. What's your real body look like? Why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I really, I wonder?
So he has a crisis.
Huh? At the very least, I know I'm not your enemy. Because I'm just like all of you. I was also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here too? To protect humanity? Hey, what are you talking about? You say this guy's got the same mission as us?
But what's he been doing here?
You want to know my purpose here at the Academy? I'll tell you. Although Sarah originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet? But he's not here anymore. And you all came here for answers, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? Nope.
Nope.
Alright. Nope, I tried to.
There we go.
Ever since I was brought to the school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. All life? So you call off the invaders with your power? You're going to burn them all with undying flames? I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them at all costs.
Huh.
Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if the invaders all die? I don't know the details myself. Siri never told me. You weren't told anything? Be the one that's actually have to burn them all. Yes, I'm just like you in that regard. I exist to only be used by humanity.
Damn.
Being used. Yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with the invaders? I didn't hear anything from Sierra on the subject, but I doubt you'd walk away unscathed after being bathed in undying flames. So, we'll die after all. That really is our fate. Hey, talking what's this guy saying? It's that time we started sharing what you know. Yeah, you're right. Well, I relayed everything I'd heard to the others. They all had their suspicions about it, of course, but hearing it from the source had a lot more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in.
Yeah. So, we're really going to be killed on day 100. Burnt up by the undying flames along with the invaders. We're gonna die! We're all gonna die together! You were just sacrificial pawns in this plan. Ema included.
Our worst nightmares were right on the money. I wish we could have been wrong. So all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing the people we care about again. Oh, that was just a bunch of bullshit? I want to throw an idea out there that, you know, maybe the people in charge are not so bad, you know, Sierra and everyone included.
Yeah.
We know he has to keep a lot of information secret just in case.
Well, I mean,
any
even
invaders...
Sierra has higher ups, remember?
Yeah, but like, you know, I don't want to immediately believe that we're just being used as pawns.
Yeah.
But it could be the case of information had to be hid from us just in case invaders could get a hand on it easily by taking on, you know, basic children like us. Why we're just kids, why we get dragged into this. But maybe there is like a safety room somewhere that is hidden aside that would only be revealed like, you know, 10 minutes before the door opens. That way the information could never be put out and we would have a safe place while the flames raise everything around us. Maybe we have to be stuck in there for a little bit longer. Who knows?
Also, if we're not told anything, a commander like the one that got Moko wouldn't get, you know, a hold of our memories.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah, like the commander like Moko and the one that sucked up Ema, the worm one, those would be a reason why it was smart to keep information away from us. So, like, I think that could be a thing that happens and not just merely distrust it. But I bet they're all going to go, oh, we have to kill this guy now so that we don't die on day 100, right, guys? Oh, yeah. Nope, hold on. There we go.
You were deceived from the very start.
I'll never get to see Leo again. Hey, the undying flames are part of this guy's power, right? Can you just, not set them off? Is that something you can do? No, I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? The flames are going to kill us are all your power, aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's... Just then someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us. You would, you prick! May I have a moment? No. Eito spoke to the boy in the undying flames. I can't hear you. You can hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Could you let us see your real body?
Dude, why?
I'd like to see it with my own eyes. Before the end. The true form of who we've been protecting.
See, that's sus.
No, I don't trust.
No.
Trust me, I don't trust this man at all.
There is no reason.
I'm kicking him in the nuts. That's why we all came here to the defense room in the first place. How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it'd be more convincing than trying to explain it with words.
Oh.
You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all. That I can't do anything. It's terrifying. With that, the boy
Is he
with
like
an
all
undying
chained up
flames
or something?
turned to face the defense room door, began walking toward and went straight through. As he did so, the undying flames in front of the door were extinguished.
I don't trust Eito, so this is
I don't
like
either.
a bad idea.
Trust me, we know someone's a traitor.
That works.
Wow. In the center of that sturdy door was now a gaping hole as if it had melted clean away. The door's been destroyed.
God.
Such power. Looks like we can go in easily enough now.
Watch the molten metal.
Yeah. Well, are we gotta?
This hole, it was made for us.
No!
Oh, no!
Of course you would know that.
God.
Talk to me, let's check it out.
You go first, Eito. You go first,
No,
Eito.
don't go
No,
first.
that's true.
Everyone surround him. You fucking brat.
There might be a whole other dimension in there.
Brat. God damn it. Okay, here goes.
I feel kind of nervous.
Same here. What could be beyond this door? Our bodies stiff and tense, we approached the door. And we went inside.
This music. Why do I hear boss music?
The place was hard to describe in words. The school we'd been staying in all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. Damn, it's huge. This is some real sci-fi shit.
Hey, are those missiles over there? Whoa.
It's probably okay. It's literally Undying Flames missiles to be sent
They're
around.
hooked to the device on the center. Is it making undying flames? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles.
Oh, they're literally siphoning the flames out of him.
Yeah.
It's not like he's trying to do it, but they've got him probably locked in that sphere up there, and they're trying to siphon the flames out of him. Oh boy.
We're gonna fire all these missiles on day 100. I love that.
He's what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. That's all the more believable after seeing them ourselves.
Holy Shumanji sword, are you there? I'm a little scared.
More importantly, where's the ghost boy's real body? Where is he?
Over here.
Where is he? Where is he?
Huh? Heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, but rather echoing directly inside of me.
I've been here this whole time.
It's Sam Rice! No. For almost 100 days. Unable to move an inch. Just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continually.
That sounds awful.
Here in this machine. Inside Last Defense Academy. Oh, what? Where are you?
Right in front of you.
In front of me? Yeah, you know, the big fucking dome.
The capsule? Yeah. Yep, no.
You mean inside of that machine there?
Ah.
I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin. Regardless of my own will.
Damn.
The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here immobile. Simply being drained.
Damn.
I have no freedom. I'm no more than an object. Or maybe I should say, a weapon.
Ah.
I don't even have my own name.
You don't have a name?
Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you. The people fighting alongside me.
Oh.
but my voice couldn't reach you.
That's so depressing.
Uh-huh. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you.
Jeez.
But it's too late
Yeah, we
for
lost
regrets
4
now.
people.
Uh-huh. Time can only go forward, never back. So you're really in here? Sealed up inside of that device? Yes. Look for yourself. My real body. My pitiful and wretched form. It's probably gonna look mummified.
It's Leo.
To a place.
Can you imagine?
God, determined, I began to make my way toward the device. Like, I see something in there, but it's so far away that I can't make out the lines that are in there. But at the top of it was a transparent capsule. Went up the stairs until it was right next to it. And peered inside.
Whoa.
Oh boy, what is this, Death Stranding? Come on now! I couldn't help but let out a cry.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy.
I'm just a man who's trying to go home. Oh wow, couldn't resist that one. Couldn't help but let out a cry.
How could I not?
Inside the capsule. Well, even I had to. It works perfectly, but inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd been expecting. It was a tiny newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is...
Please
Oh, they
don't
jumped
make
it.
me do that.
Oh, fucking
Yep.
called it from ow.
Bruh.
I had your ass, buddy. I had your number.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is about to be real bad, huh?
Bro.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
Oh no. Oh, it's really not good.
Now you all go up there?
My man's just had 95 days worth of undying flames.
Yeah.
System
Oh.
down. Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other crypto globe I've taken before.
Before, yep.
Yep, there's the confirmation.
Incomprehensible power!
Oh.
You see?
All right, Ursula.
Goddamn.
Like,
Eito, what are you doing? What am I doing?
oh.
I took his power. The same cryptoglobin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually killed him. The baby inside that capsule's mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing in there, but it's not my problem.
Wow.
I don't care at all.
He's become the monster.
I shouted out all around me.
Hey, can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
But my voice just echoed emptily.
Damn.
Strange voice from before never answered. Oh, he's gone for good. Trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
Bullshit.
You! What the hell were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course. I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously.
Wow, don't tell me Eito's giving into the darkness. Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is... Huh? Traitor?
I knew that you and Nemo were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, it seems you didn't find your way to me. But that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you.
What is the meaning of this? It's him. He did it all. Haruko and the prisoner. He killed them. What? Sir Eito?
That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiruko.
I killed
I
Mufasa.
killed the prisoner. I destroyed Sire. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserve.
I've had your ass since like day 15, you
Yep.
motherfucker. Ugh. Monsters.
Monster!
No, that's not true, is it, Eito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth.
Wow.
And how'd you manage to kill Sire? You want to know? Fine. Anything for a friend.
Stop using that word.
First, I called...
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Enough! Alright, we got locked in. It's drama.
Sorry.
First, I called Siri over to the gym. I told him there was something I wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours.
Huh.
Then acted like I was ready to fight. And once I'd talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted him to teach me how to use Hemoanima. And I transformed.
Wow.
I stabbed him with this very blade. It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal, and then it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch
Yeah.
him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
That was a lie.
Oh,
What?
that
Why'd
was
you give
just
him
a bluff.
Monokuma voice?
A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real.
Why did you give Siri a Monokuma voice?
It's a
I don't
good
know.
thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
You don't remember.
Presumably because I was killed by my bomb exploding.
Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of rubber or sand or boogers?
Stop
Girl,
that.
it's the thing.
Don't tell me. The Revive-O-Matic? Yes, the Revive-O-Matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle, too. Siri prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was a sudden lethal blow. After that, I had to destroy the evidence, but dismembered Siri into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school. It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Siri?
I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking instead? Come on, you're not going to ask about Haruko? I know we all hated her, but you can at least spare a thought for her.
Wow.
You killed Haruko too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
He already
I
said
did.
that.
Of course, I can never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she
Wow.
was sleeping.
Wow.
You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming.
That's
She
fucked.
made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
Dude. You're so screwed up, man. I wish I could have seen how she looked too.
Priorities, woman! That evening, Haruko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day.
But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight.
He certainly did, forever.
Yeah.
Eito took advantage of the opening her relaxed mood gave him. After I killed her and drained her cryptoglobin, I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins farther out. Then, of course, you had to go and find her body too. You're quite the perplexing person, Takumi. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her. Everyone was utterly focused on finding her and Ima back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else.
I know you did!
I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret. Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner. After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
Potato, did you find something?
Yep.
See? Now you believe I did it, right?
Who even are you?
Me? I'm Eito Atsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been.
Power hungry bitch.
You've been deceiving us all along? Lying to us? You were always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All that was a lie? Come on, Eito, answer me. That's right. It was a lie. Sorry about that.
Doomed Yaoi. That's all you have to say? why did you betray us? What benefit is there to taking the side of the invaders?
I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about. Then why? Because, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all its hideousness. Huh? I've always loathed humans.
I hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
Filthy, stupid puppets.
What are you talking about? It's been that way since the day I was born. In my eyes, all of humanity looks like unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound their voices produce is utterly disturbing. When they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my face.
But you're a human too.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror. All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings.
If it's that shadow they see all the time, that's fucked, dude.
Wow.
I'd probably go insane
When
too.
I was a child,
Yeah.
I thought I was insane.
You are.
I
Yeah.
kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve.
No.
I did everything I could to avoid human contact and hid myself away in the library.
How'd that go
I
for you?
read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread, and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are.
Well,
Yeah.
Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing, hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
What sucks is that everything that he said is true.
yeah, it is.
But what is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Eito?
That includes world death, you know. That was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engage in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the very one who birthed them. Extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still humanity made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth chose death. One more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness.
What's the point of all this rambling?
Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous. Righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is.
Oh boy.
My ears and nose, they're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane. All of your hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible.
You think you're not insane? That's the craziest kind of crazy.
Says a lot coming from her. No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent permanent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course.
But that literally was gonna happen anyway. I guess he wanted it to be in his own hands.
Well, I think he means he wants to take out the people that are singing in the fucking sky.
Yeah.
I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as their savior who will destroy all of this vile species. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude? Of course I'm serious. Even back in the complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here. At first, I felt like I shouldn't be here. But then it all clicked into place. After all, what's transpiring here is a battle for all fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was the chosen savior. If humanity's fate will be decided here, I can take matters into my own hands and throw the whole operation into chaos. I'd gotten my chance. A righteous destiny will come to the righteous. It was right in what I was trying to accomplish.
I wonder if this is all why his weapon is a scythe.
Could be.
Because, you know, something that's used to harvest souls.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper, Death Bringer.
Yeah.
Death. What about your family and everyone you love? You're going to kill all of them too? You don't think he loves anyone.
There's nobody
Yeah.
that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures.
Wow.
You killed them? Your own family?
How were you not
This
arrested?
guy's freaking crazy. Who knew this was the kind of guy Eito really was? I totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all. I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I have had to endure? You're all such eyesores, such ghastly and grotesque creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Oh, fuck! That's why he's sick all the time. He was literally sick from looking at him.
Damn.
Your appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of it makes my skin crawl. I've been suffering this whole time. That's why you get the pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes? It's been nothing but agony for me up to this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time.
Stop it. I'm going to lose my mind.
But if I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge might just send in reinforcements. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity. So I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all of your plans went to waste.
You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time?
Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. Now I've had enough. I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
Can't stand it anymore.
Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
Welp.
Be gone.
But it's him.
Yeah.
Actually, the system went down, so there's probably nothing like that anymore. Alright, well, defeat Eito. Alright, didn't know this is on my shopping list for the day. I thought
When I was first brought here, I
Ooh.
was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity.
Man, oh
More
man, oh
importantly,
god.
I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system and the war room and the revivomatic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows.
So he's just
That's
monologuing.
also
He really
why I
is.
insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sire before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately,
Why did they
I
choose
got
to do this
lost on the way
now?
there.
I'm sure it's
I
gonna
was
keep
about
going
give
for a
up and figured my
while.
dream would
Yeah.
die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you. After that,
You're welcome.
I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as
Despair?
possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue.
Yeah.
I knocked everybody
Yep, there
out
it
with
is.
sleeping pills I
I've
learned
been-
how to make in the library. And when we went exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one
Yep.
who attacked you and rendered
I knew
you
it.
unconscious, Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it. I thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death. which would finally solve my problems.
About that.
Then you came back with your friends from
More
second
humans.
to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre.
Damn.
I knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also
Just let
the
monologue
one
sound
who
like
let the
everyone, so
prisoner
don't mind
Yeah.
us.
while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ima. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know. But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last one of you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me.
As we get the upper hand on him.
Yeah.
Hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill you, I'm
Oh,
going
fuck.
to make
Well,
you
that's-
hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi too.
Oh.
Oh boy. All right. Well, boy, that heal is gonna
Yeah.
fuck up things for a while on this front. Boy, oh boy, not how I was expecting that to go.
How did he do that?
That was what he did on it when it was the enemy turn. That was his attack. He instead healed himself.
No, I know.
for
I'm just saying,
30.
how did he heal? That's what I want to know.
Probably using the magic that he has in him now that he absorbed he's absorbed numerous things. He's just, also he has like spiky hair now that just flows in the
does
wind
he?
like a fucking supervillain. Yeah, this is kind of a thing he can do now apparently, so.
Oh, and he's got like a black halo.
Oh, what are you saying?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean you singled out Nozomi? Now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you after all. She was essentially a substitute for the childhood friend you left behind in the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another. But it suits an ugly person like
It
you.
was her, though.
Enough, just answer the question. Sorry, as usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered up human anima to destroy all the people who evacuated the satellite. As if you'd ever get away with that. Would have been there to stop you. Oh, please. All I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no Arrive-O-Matic up there after all.
You were going to kill all of us once we made it to the satellite?
It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though.
So you turned us against Nozomi because he was opposed to accepting the offer?
I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the ones attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way.
He's got a point there.
Does that mean the one who told the others about Nozomi was... Yes, it was me. I told everyone.
Knew it.
I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the story had spread, and nobody could tell where it came from anymore. But how the hell did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her, and when she told me all about
He was probably
that.
outside the door.
Alone? Really? Think, Takumi. Did you check? Huh?
Is he hiding in his room?
Here's a word of advice. You should really be
Oh
more
my
careful
god.
about locking your
That's
door.
creepy. Where was he? There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, could I come to your room later?
Just under the bed the entire time.
Ew.
In the room? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe the locker that we have. After overhearing your little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you and while you were out. A fucking locker right back there. Right in the camera shot the whole
Okay,
fucking
but
time.
I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100.
That's fine. Yeah. No, he's under the bed. Oh my god, I was joking.
into your room.
Creepy.
That's even worse.
I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
I like how they baited me on the whole, like, oh, there's the locker in the shot and he's under the fucking bed.
God. Ew, hiding under someone's bed is so nasty. His aura is the color of the supreme creeper.
So you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi. I added a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. I'm so glad you simpletons bought into it. That's horrible. That's such a cool thing to do. I've been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. If left unchecked, she would strengthen your sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Why? Why would you do all of this? Why would you go this far? How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate them. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. I thought of you as a friend. Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop with the disgusting misunderstandings. I really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you?
Damn.
You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
Enough of your babbling. You don't think we'll let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you?
Not just you. It's all of humanity that has to be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why World Death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? Is it that hard for you to just put your repulsive egos aside?
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, we'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy.
Yeah!
I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours. It's so unbearably nasty. All this time, every single day I've spent masquerading as one of your friends has been tortured. But now I can finally act as your enemy. Now I can destroy you. This power fountain will bring everything to an end.
Filth of mankind needs to be annihilated so I can restore the true beauty of the Earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall!
Okay.
Filthy humans,
boy.
perish and be gone. Die, monster!
Who's the real monster here?
Must not say it.
Hey, there's what they
Whoa.
showed us in the thing there with his hair like that.
Died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Okay. On it.
Ooh.
Oh, a new song.
Now I'll show you what I'm truly capable of.
Up, don't.
The power I've consumed is incredible. My strength and specialist skill have grown immensely.
Oh, the music toned down. Right, I was
This
just
is
gonna
the
listen to it.
end for you unsightly blights on existence.
Well, I guess now it's time to really play the game. All right.
The hideousness of humanity.
Oh, he's
makes
gonna keep
me
monologuing?
God damn it.
Okay. I was gonna try and say some
You're
things, but I'll let
Yeah.
him keep
Takes
talking.
everything I have to hold back my nausea.
What's
Yet
with this
you
weird
still
hip
try
hop
to
now
live.
instead?
It's my duty to destroy
All over the
you.
place. Mhm.
Oh no, now it's metal. Okay.
And that, it's going all over the place in the best ways possible, I guess. This is incredible.
All right.
All right. Boy, how do I want to go about this? Because I need to try and push a way forward through here.
Yeah.
But I wonder if
Let us begin.
I can do that to kill it and start to push a little forward.
Bonsai!
I wonder.
I've
I was
got
gonna try
two
and say
arms.
if
You've left yourself open.
if the planet.
Is that a
Leave it to
saxophone and a metal? Okay.
Let us begin.
Oh, I need to hear this later on in the fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
I need to hear
My
what the whole deal is
apologies.
going on
Two
here.
arms,
But as I
two
was
legs.
trying to say, he has 80 fucking health. Jesus
Oh.
Christ. But yeah, I was saying, I wonder if like the Earth was able to reach out and grab him as an act of world death and target him to have those visions and hate humanity.
That would be
Because
interesting.
it really brought him right on guard. He's acting on behalf of destroying humanity for Earth.
Yeah.
go.
Seems pretty par for the course in a way on that one.
I'll do it.
And it's
Boy.
an unexplained cognitive thing. Like,
Yeah.
the doctors didn't know what to do about it. Like,
Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty fitting for the
Leave it to me.
situation.
Yeah.
But
for it to be like part of world death itself.
yeah, I want to do something.
This
to
song
get-
is literally everywhere.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so I want to get her moved somewhere else. I want to get her moved in this
This has
line.
ending credits vibes.
Well, we're kind of in the final battle, so I can't hit anything from there. Okay, I'm gonna use a dash to get right there. I want to get her lined up to do some sniper shots
Yeah.
on each round and get her set in line so that it'll like you know, kind of help take care of things. And
I
now then
really
don't wanna
like
try
the
and
design
put
he
some
has
other
right
things.
now, though.
Yeah, of course they hide it for the final moment.
Whoa, what is
It's
trippy?
getting a little funky over there. What be better to
Let us
do?
begin.
What is happening in this
It's
song?
great, dude. This is great. Ooh. Do I
Onward.
want to try and take care? Nah, I
Did you
won't.
hear this?
2
Oh,
arms.
trust me, I hear. It's very quiet in the background, but I hear it's all over the place.
And then
Humans are the
Oh
monsters.
shit, he fucking
Oh.
moved.
If anything,
Never mind. My
these bangers are
plan
the decent
backfired
ones.
immediately.
Although, I couldn't care less what happens to them, as long as humans are made extinct.
All right, well, that kind of ruined that one action on that because he just fucking moves around. Okay, that's
us
just
begin.
great. That's just great, isn't it? That'll help me take care of some of the things here in front of me. Also give us all an extra attack point. It's great.
what is it?
This is what I live for. This is what I live for, dude. I'm living for this. Oh, that's unfortunate. But let me try and
Let's put this to use.
get her back in the
Two
mix.
legs.
There we are. You know what? Since we're gonna be doing a few
Onward.
attacks here, let me use an
This should
attack
hinder
potion.
them. 2 arms.
'Cause I'm gonna do some crazy work here. Hopefully,
What is
You
it
let
now?
yourself down.
it's everything. Just let it be. It's everything and nothing at the same time.
It's like 3
Ow.
different songs in one.
I might have to be careful with this, as he'll do some funky
cut you
attacks
down.
after it. But
Ah.
ow.
Let us begin. Flash! Be gone!
I was ready to be like,
This
yeah,
is
yeah, and then it's like,
ridiculous.
rah, 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 again.
You've left yourself open.
All right, there's that.
You let
So-
yourself open. Ouch. The way that she says that makes me think of a Valley
can't-
Girl.
Oh, she died. She straight up died.
Oh!
So they can still die on safety mode. We now know that for sure.
After
All
I
right.
kill you all here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if
Well,
there
at least I
are
put some work
any
in there.
human survivors there,
Oh,
I need
ouch.
to make sure they're eliminated as well. And that will be made possible once I absorb all of your powers.
Oh God, he's like put the place on
Oh.
fire over here.
I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream.
Gonna do some work here.
Let her rip?
That's what he says when he does his
Don't
thing there.
expect
much
I'm
of
gonna
me.
try and get. I'm gonna try and
Maybe
work on the
this will
field a
do
little bit
something.
in
Yeah.
some way.
My best won't be much. I'll get in their way for once.
All right. That's gonna do some magic
Leave
there.
it to me.
Oh man, I wish. Wait, is he in the line?
Rotate. Yeah.
I don't want to move because I'll do some extra damage there. Hold on, let me give her a attack potion just to give that extra little one punch on it.
I'm Leave it to me.
Nope. Look the correct way. This way. Stay standing still.
Yep.
It's only gonna hit him, but I don't fucking care. Give it all you've got. Nothing can even retaliate against you because he's so far away.
You'll have to take it from here.
Trying my best.
Leave it to me.
Ooh.
He's in a weird spot, but I can do that and get some extra attack points.
Ooh.
Man, I wish you'd get that other guy that was in the back, but it's spread out just enough to not allow that. But I'll do that.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Nice.
Nicely done. A couple attack points. We're all good. We're all good.
We got him almost halfway down.
Time for
I don't know necessarily they have anyone that can reach him from here. So I might start trying to do some damage on like this guy here. Back away for a second so I can...
Polychungus.
Polychungus, he's taking a few hits. But yeah, I'm sure we'll probably get more either later on after killing him or maybe in like different endings. But I feel like... Oh, Jesus Christ, he rolled up right onto us.
You're ready. Your friends are waiting for you in hell.
Oh, God.
You should join them.
Alright, nailed it. But yeah, I do think that World Death is like that whole situation probably grabbed him from, you know, all the way in the satellite. Unless, you know, have they always been there? Did they go there recently? I'm sure World Death grabbed him to help as like a traitor against mankind. That kind of situation. Boy, we are all up in a frenzy around here.
Let's do this.
Let's do this to this. Guy's got 3 left. It's like, do I continue to take out some of these things or do I now focus on him a little bit? I want to be careful not to like overly get myself fucking killed.
Yeah. You see what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's all over the place in the best way possible.
Nope. Goes to Screamo again.
Let's give it
so good. It's like corn over here.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, and now
ready when you are.
Let's do some impact stabs. And yeah, I know that's gonna hurt.
It goes from like corn to like Garugamash to like
to Post Malone.
Like yeah, like it's all over the place.
Oh man, it truly is.
Let's get to the killing.
Like you hear that?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Pretty sure that was a saxophone.
Probably.
Or was it a trumpet?
Jesus Christ.
That was a callback.
Don't end it yet, because I'm gonna fucking pop off. And hopefully maybe if I'm over here, he'll still get a counter swing on me, I think, but it helps motion me around somewhere.
Yeah. And now we have an 8-bit
Ooh, and I can get the other thing over there, actually.
You heard
Give me an
that,
attack
right?
one. Oh, I heard it.
What the fuck's
Oh, I heard it all right. The best shit possible is what's happening.
It's just like, the answer to what genre is this song is yes.
Yeah, that's accurate. Oh, man.
I'm ready.
It's gonna make her move to get the attack off on it, isn't it? Yup, because he's right next to me, but... Boom. Boom! Nerf this! Alright. Alright, we're getting close.
Ouch. Wait. Ow.
Very interesting movement there, but...
Uh-oh.
Oh, he teleported again. Alright.
Coward.
Fucking freak!
There you are.
Coward.
Hey.
I'll do my best.
Man, that stinks a little bit. Okay. I've got to really get in there now. And I assume that standing in the fire is not a good idea.
Good to go.
If I use an attack potion,
Say
that'll give
when.
me 4 attack. 4 attacks would be 16 damage. Not going to be enough to kill him yet.
I'm taking the wheel.
Man, how should I go about this? To try and focus on him with the stronger attacks that I
I'm good to
have
go.
left.
Let's do this.
You know what? I can get him up on the grill.
This song.
It's something, man.
I want to hear it by itself too.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well, I'll do it this way then. I'll get him close enough to get at least this first head off.
Nice.
And give some shield, which will help guard against the
Jesus.
fact that I'm going to be doing all this shit here.
Ow.
We're all good.
Full speed ahead.
Oh, he's getting stronger with those counter hits.
Ooh. Maybe you should get out of there. That way he'll get armor too from moving.
Well, I'd have to use dash.
Oh.
Because I'll use a defense potion.
I don't want him to die. He's useful. You know what I mean?
Well, we're almost at the end of this. Next round is going to be the last one. Woo! We're good. Alright, yeah, this will be it here.
Yeah, ow.
Still be okay.
You haven't moved Kurata out of those flames, poor girl.
She's been fine.
Oh, they're gone. Never mind.
It's summoned enemies in there.
Guess I'm screwed.
Oh my god. Wow, that was incredible. That was incredible in the best way possible.
Guess I'm screwed. God. That's our daughter. God.
I need to open up a path for...
I love her combat lines.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, she's getting, she's like, my body. Like,
yeah.
Oh, she's so funny.
Okay, this is gonna be a goofy one, but we'll make it work. Alright, hang in there, everybody.
Tsubasa's getting caught up in it.
Hang in there. This is it. He's at 1 health.
She's like, can you stop?
He's out.
It can't be.
It can be.
Dunzos.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon us. Whoa.
Oh, man. I lost. Me. But how? I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one.
You're seriously repulsive.
You messed everything up, asshole.
We broke that device too, and the guy with the undying flames is gone. Does this mean we failed? Everything we sacrificed to defend the school? It's all going to go to waste? It seems like the mission's a failure.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum.
This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel.
But what was with that baby? What was it doing there? We just don't know. And now I guess we never will. If the mission failed, that means nothing's going to happen on day 100 now. We don't have to die anymore, right? The invaders haven't been defeated and world death hasn't been stopped. But we know it might not be long until it finishes off the planet. With no way to get to the official satellite. Artificial satellite. And official, I guess, in a way. We're still stuck here waiting for the end.
But wouldn't the people from the satellite send someone to come get us? They're not going to waste resources on disposable pawns. Especially after we cause their mission to fail. So we have to live here alone on a dying world until world death finally destroys everything?
No way in hell am I gonna go along with that.
Oh man, our lives are seriously, so seriously screwed!
Starting to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
Wow.
They'll end up being worthless. I see. So we failed. We lost. Ever since the very day we came here, we felt so confused, so lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. We kept this school safe together. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we'd lost, we gave it everything we had. And now, We'd failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through. Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone now. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time.
Whoa.
Shocking, isn't it?
That was weird.
But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful.
What do you mean a real tragedy?
I've been keeping this a secret from you all, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I also came to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin.
Oh.
What? She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special all the same. All of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out the truth behind this war. The truth?
Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago.
Is that right? Enlighten me.
World death decimated the human population, and the remainder of humanity was forced to live in underground shelters like the residential complex.
Because world death, the planet itself, wasn't going to hold out for much longer.
The invaders were trying to hurry the process along. They were created by world death for that purpose.
As long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. That's why this mission was launched. The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin built of undying flames and massacre the invaders all at once. The baby would need 100 days to store up enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time.
But the survivors of humanity would get caught in the collateral if they stayed on Earth, so they evacuated onto an artificial satellite up in the sky. Indeed, what they said.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did. What are you talking about? Then what is this real truth? What do you know that we don't? Stop that. I beg of you. Don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me. Enough, answer me.
Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You've wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Just then an announcement began echoing throughout the school.
What?
System error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
The reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this creep's ramblings any longer. I shall slay this evil myself.
No, I'm gonna do it. Traitor's asshole's got it coming. Wait, guys. Let me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead and take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nice for you. Who cares about that? There's no one left to fight. I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Emergency.
Guys?
All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down.
We did it!
S, yay.
Yeah,
S for slay. Yeah.
From then on, all the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. No good. Nothing's working anywhere. Do we keep going or do we stop? It's been over an hour here, but I don't know if we should stop or go for a little bit longer and see what happens.
I don't know. I feel like there's a decent amount more to go on here.
I don't know. I can't necessarily say that day 100 is the cutoff point because the school's kind of gone. The defense room is done. There's nothing to defend anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Eh.
And I'm so interested in what's going on.
I mean, same. We could keep going.
We'll go a little bit more.
Be a long.
Nothing new about that. Nothing new about that around these parts. That's the way we're working here.
Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and ration-o-matic aren't powering on. We still have our non-perishables though, so should be okay for a while.
What the heck happened?
The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school.
Oh. Once I tore off the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, is anyone taking a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight.
There's probably no undying flames out there anymore, so... Outside? When I look out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible.
Huh.
The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out.
Yeah.
The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire's gone too!
I guess this is what it's always looked like out here. But it feels strange.
Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose the invaders?
No, we lost to Eito. If we just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. Evan did.
But about the invaders all out attack, is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. God.
Christ.
Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us.
Why would they rescue people they see as disposable?
I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Osuzuki family will crush all of humanity.
Knock it off, you sound like Eito.
God.
So now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either.
Are we going to stay until day 100 at least?
I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me
to
go.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
We played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right?
We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go.
Oh god.
I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. We can just push forward on the days, probably. Probably just gonna stay in our room. Oh, there's not even the lights aren't. It's gotta be hot as hell in here. The fan's not even turning.
Yeah.
When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karawa and Nozomi, being betrayed by Eito. I had nothing, not a place to return to, or anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed, and I kept sinking deeper and deeper.
Do you not care about your mother?
Haven't thought about her since day one.
Literally, all he thought about was Karawa, not his mom.
It was even morning when suddenly...
I still can't get over that.
It happened.
What happened?
My body.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body.
Rejection symptoms?
It feels normal in here. It's not dark like the last one was. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot.
No, it's not. It's
abnormally
not
hot.
Normal.
Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me?
Well, you also have a shit ton more power right now.
Yeah. Maybe this is what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punished for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. I mean, it could also be the power of the undying flames we absorbed from it. Soon I lost consciousness if the heat was swallowing me whole.
Uh-oh. Don't set fire to the building.
How much time passed after that?
By accident.
Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more.
Did he forget about the undying flames?
Oh, immediately as you fill with flames, fire up from my very body. Not just any flames, they were undying flames?
Why is he surprised?
I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. Flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass that began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape.
Hey!
Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive?
Okay, we're good.
Okay, I was
like, no!
Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Eito.
Yeah, I know.
Then, what is this?
Last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
That's what his name should be. Echo.
Echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
Have a way to get me home?
Yeah.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. And I've been sure that I ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. Several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you.
Interesting.
What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. I was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? Cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself.
That's wild.
Yeah. Please. Even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too? I learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did?
Or both.
Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Sierra was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young.
Wow.
Really? Him?
He was like his dad.
Yes, he raised me. If only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. My body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. Never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Zeri told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason.
Aww.
It was my first real emotion. I was so curious I wanted to get to look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Sirai's back, of course. If he found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. Sirai suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me.
Called it.
From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you as a friend.
That's so sad.
As a friend? All this is very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us? The people who are constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning like me.
Yeah.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Eito's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start. About fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it. Wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi. Saved Karawa. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Eito was able to do all this because of me.
Oh!
Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk to you about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's the most important of all. Oh boy, have you ever played Zero Escape? What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Eito, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Eito's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Eito's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it an evolution. It sure seemed that when we were fighting him.
Yeah.
It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by the way of Eito, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you'll be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? Yeah, probably like 100 times or so, but I think you have the power to do so now. You can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real?
100 days,
Can I really
100 endings.
go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in the same timeline?
In this timeline.
I'm not sure. This isn't Zero Escape after all. I don't have the answers on that one, but they may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. It's your power after all, fuck me.
We're gonna jump.
There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks at the very least. It'll also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. Have to fight this cruel war all over again from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now.
That's 2 sentences.
I realize that now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision.
How dare you use that against me?
Oh.
Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish.
Damn.
Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good. Like I always should have.
Oh.
Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless. You had no roots. You were incapable of living on your own. Treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving. But I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you.
Aww.
I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Buddy.
Leaving those words behind, the flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished.
He really was a ghost that time.
Uh-huh.
Why did you give him a name to call him before it all went away?
It's one of the other endings.
Name the ghost boy ending.
There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke on day 99 in eerie silence.
Yeah, it's
and
creepy.
moved from my bed. Couldn't get that conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what'll happen to the others. I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Well, you know what? Now that we have all that information, all that going on.
Yep. Oh,
We'll
look,
go
0
ahead-
out of 9. Talk to everyone.
We'll go ahead and talk to all of our friends.
God, 9. That's it.
99
No,
days,
no.
9 friends, 999!
Ow,
Okay,
my
sorry.
ears. What the fuck?
That one's for the audience. Did they do it next time? I think I did, but I got distracted. But yeah, we'll go and talk to them and turn back time next time.
And hopefully not yell in my ear.
Sorry.
Good God.
Did it for the bit.
Yeah, but the people get it nice and filtered and lowered down. I don't.
Sorry.